Hey you guys, so I wanted to do a video because some of you who are doing the weight loss challenge are wondering why your weight is actually up. So let's talk about a couple concepts because you don't need to be in fear that your weight is gonna fluctuate up from time to time. It's a perfectly normal part of weight loss and there's a lot of factors. I'll post another video that I've already recorded too about it's like 5, 6, or 7 ways that you lose weight that actually have nothing to do with fat loss. And inversely, those things affect weight gain too. So the main thing is, this was over Halloween weekend, right? So you have to honestly ask yourself, did I track my food? Did I eat more calories than I usually do? Did I have more salt or processed foods that have salt in them than I usually do? Did I have more carbohydrates than I usually do? Did I drink less water than I usually do? And did I drink alcohol? Also, maybe, did I have inflammation or soreness? Or if you're female, were you on your cycle? Like all of those things will affect your weight and they have nothing to do with your body fat levels. So there's this quick little image I wanted to draw here to give you an idea around water and salt and carbohydrate storage. So a lot of people are like, well, if I drink more water, am I not going to retain more water? And the answer is actually no. When you drink more water, you don't retain the water. You actually flush your system and it runs through you a lot faster, causing you to lose weight from water and salt. So this little circle here represents a cell, okay? When you intake sodium mostly, but also other electrolytes like potassium, calcium, magnesium, your cells need to regulate their hydration, okay? So this is a cell, and there's a certain number of electrolytes in that cell. We're gonna talk about salt mostly for this point, okay? Now, you need electrolytes for your body to function, for your muscles to function, for your cells to regulate their hydration, okay? Just think of this, water will always follow electrolytes. So what that means is the more electrolytes you have in your body, the more water storage is gonna happen because the water will follow them, okay? The fewer electrolytes you have in your body, the more water you will flush, okay? Because if the electrolytes are going out of your body, water follows them, okay? So if I have a normal amount of sodium in my cells, I'm gonna kinda not feel bloated, I'm not gonna have swelling, I'm not gonna have a lot of water retention. Now, if I have a high salt meal, if I have a number of processed foods, if I ate, a half pack of Reese's like I might have done this weekend, then my salt levels are gonna go up, right? So you're gonna load a ton more sodium into your cell. Well, the cell doesn't wanna die, it doesn't wanna get dehydrated, so it's going to compensate for that by expanding and taking in more water, okay? So that's why you get bloated, that's why your face gets puffy, that's why you get pitted edema in your ankles and your ankles swell, and when you wear your socks, you have that sock impression on your leg, okay? So that's just because you ate more salt. Now this rule also applies to carbohydrates. Carbs are not bad, but the more of them that you consume, they will store in your muscle cells and they will swell up your muscle cells because your body also stores about 1/3 of a fluid ounce of water with every gram of carbohydrate that you intake. And your muscles and your liver and your bloodstream can hold somewhere between 300 grams to 600 grams of glycogen or carbohydrates in your body paired with water, okay? So you can actually be holding on to, 3-4 liters of water in your body just from intaking your carbs. So if you increase carbs or salt, and you don't increase your water, you're actually gonna swell, okay? So that's what's gonna happen here. And so that's why you get, bloat, okay? Now, when you drink more water, or when you decrease your salt intake, or when you decrease your carbohydrate intake to healthy levels, and when you decrease inflammation, especially with the water component, the water comes in and it flushes all of this out. So the more water in, the more water out. That's gonna cause it basically to reduce back down to its normal level, okay? We're gonna have fewer electrolytes and the cell is gonna be back to its normal water balance, okay? So this is why one of the reasons why we say drink a gallon of water a day. All of you should be drinking at bare minimum 3 liters, okay? That's 100 fluid ounces, bare minimum. A lot of you, depending on your body, you might need to hydrate more of your body. So I drink a gallon a day, and you'll actually notice that when you're drinking a gallon a day, you flush, inflammation decreases, swelling decreases, you go to the bathroom a lot, yes, and your weight actually goes down over the next 24 to 72 hours, as long as you're not dramatically ramping up the carbs or the salt, okay? So basically the lesson here is don't freak out if your weight's up, okay? Just ask yourself, did I eat more carbs? Causing water storage. Did I eat more salt? Causing water storage. Did I drink less water? Causing water retention. Did I have a really hard workout on Saturday and was I swollen and inflamed? Am I on my cycle? All of those things will cause weight gain that doesn't have anything to do with body fat. The last thing would be the alcohol. When you dehydrate, okay, your water levels go down. Now, often, sometimes when we drink, we also eat not as healthy foods. So our salt is really high and we just got rid of a lot of our water. So then what's gonna happen is any fluids that you drink after that are just gonna get stored and swollen up in the cells. So you are gonna have temporary water storage as well. So hopefully this was helpful, you guys. Let me know if you still have questions about it. Click the link below. But if your weight's up this week as a result of some nutrition things over the weekend, don't fret. Drink a gallon of water, decrease your carbohydrates, decrease your salt a little bit, and you'll be right back on track, okay? Thanks, see ya.